Welcome everybody to a return to Bloodborne play here on the YouTube channel. Last time I did a stream over on Twitch when I went through the game from beginning to end and got my first platinum trophy 100%ing it. So, with nothing else to really play right now, I asked the folks what they wanted to see tonight, and we got some votes for Bloodborne. So if there is interest in seeing this turn to a full Let's Play for the stream, let me know in the comments for those of you watching this either live or recorded. Now I've turned on the comments on the right hand side. If it's too distracting, let me know and I'll just go back to the audio.
Oh, yeah. Pale blood. Well, you've come to the right place. Yharnam is the home of blood ministration. You need only unravel its mystery. But where's an outsider like yourself to begin? Easy, with a bit of Yharnam blood of your own. But first, you'll need a contract.
Alright, so for those of you watching this new, Bloodborne came out in between Dark Souls 2 and 3, and is considered to be the fastest of the Soulsborne games. You really need to get your timing on point, but once you get used to it, I think I enjoy this one pretty well. Alright. As before, you can choose the different basic attribute stats. Those will determine what you can immediately specialize in. But starting with the Waste of Skin, this is basically Bloodborne's equivalent of the Deprived, gives you a little bit more freedom starting out with, in terms of altering your stats. If you play the game enough, you'll just be able to level up everything. But I always like to start on this. No, there's like some mods, I think you can change your skin color. Make yourself very weird looking. Make yourself really pale. Now, one thing that's really nice about Bloodborne compared to the other Souls games is that equipment really doesn't matter in terms of weight. You're going to be super dodgy no matter what. And again, I know for some people they like to tweak every little facet of their character. For me, I just go for the basic and then we let our armor do the talking. And like I said, there is enough interest in seeing a full stream. Let me know how far you want me to take things. And if you missed the previous play of Bloodborne, it is available on the Game Wisdom YouTube channel archived there.
Good. All signed and sealed. Now, let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you worry. Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
And for this stream, we'll probably go for maybe an hour, hour and a half at most. It's not going to be like a 2.5, 3 hour stream. I'm sure that's perfectly normal, right? And these guys, too. For those of you who are new, who caught the Dark Souls play...
Oh. You found yourself a hunter.
Alright, so for those of you who are new, who caught the Dark Souls play and now going to Bloodborne, this is the game with the nightmare feel. Alright. I'm just trying to reacquaint myself with the controls. Some effects. Because I am going to probably die a whole lot, especially with my timing being altered from playing the original Dark Souls. Yeah, what's very interesting about Bloodborne is that weight limit does not really exist in this game. And there are no real shields either. And there's no backstab. Instead, he's gonna see me though, and just tell. All about dodging. This guy is gonna kill me. There's no real way I can fight him without a weapon. But it's good practice to get around in terms of dodging, and so. You won't be badass, you can try and get away from him. I saw an item over here. Sorry, buddy. Not on the menu. That is some good dodging on my part. Usually I would have been killed by now. Because normally you should be killed. Don't worry, we will come back this way very soon. So normally I'm not supposed to do that. I should have been killed by the wolf or the other guy, but again, I do have some memory of this game. The more I play, I think Bloodborne may be my favorite of the Souls-likes. Alright. The Hunter's Dream is your hub for the game. Now we're going to get our first of many Hunter's weapons. Now, to make things more challenging for myself, I want to choose a weapon that I did not use before. As with the Souls games, every piece of weapon and spell has different attribute bonuses, as you can see down there, and requirements. So I do have enough strength and skill to use any weapon here. Hello, Godo. So it basically works, you have the Hunter Axe is your main strength. The Saw Cleaver is kind of the hybrid. And the Threaded Cane is your pure dexterity. So I'm going to make things even more challenging for myself, and I'm going to start with a Threaded Cane. Because in my previous play, I started with the Hunter Axe. This is a new game. Right back at the start, but I'm going to try and make different decisions in terms of weapons and builds. Now I just gotta remember. There we go. So what's really neat about Bloodborne is how the trick weapons work. Weapons can go in and out of two different forms by pressing L1, and they have varied uses. So, cane becomes a whip, or I just a club to beat people with. Plus, who doesn't like walking around beating up bad guys with a cane? Now, what's very important about Bloodborne is your gun basically acts as your parry mechanism. You can only parry enemies that are at least your height or twice your height. Monster class enemies cannot be parried, from what I can remember. And I'm going to go with a pistol because even though I did use this before, the fact that it's faster just makes it a lot easier in terms of timing. There's that. I'm trying to remember the controls. It's healing. That's use a weapon. Switching things out. Here's my pistol. And again, I'm just trying to get back into the swing of things. There we go. Pistol's ready, and so is my club.
Aha! You must be the new hunter. Welcome to the hunter's dream. This will be your home. I am... Gammon. Friend to you, hunter. You're sure to be in a fine haze about now, but just go out, you know. This was once...
Yeah. We'll eventually be able to craft and upgrade our gear. Over here is where we use our echoes for money, as well as buying new attires, or new attire and other things. It's very important to always have a supply of vials. I'm going to warp back to the first area because I want to take revenge on that wolf. And again, the more practice I get in now, ideally the easier it will be in terms of getting use or getting back to the timing and sense of the game. I keep hitting L1 to block, and I have to remember there is no block in Bloodborne. Can we get the timing down? No! Went right through him. Damn. Too soon. Yeah. First of many kills. And again, take your bets now on when I will die for the first time. You can only hold so many vitals at one moment, but the rest will go into your storage. That basically gives me bonus blood bullets. Yeah, there is no slow, medium, and fast rolls in Bloodborne. It's always about speed. Whip. Switching to whip is slower, unfortunately, but it's better for fighting crowds. Oh. Like so. Take that. As before, we have items you can equip. Chances are in this stream we should be able to get through the first area.
You must, and not one from around here either. I'm Gilbert, a fellow outsider. You must have had a fine time of it. Yarnum has a special, well, I don't think I could stand if I wanted to, but I'm willing to help. This town is cursed.
Of course it is.
Whatever your reasons might be, you should, whatever can be gained from this place, it will do more harm. Hmm? Oh, what? Pale, but if it's blood you're interested, the church controls all knowledge on blood ministration. And over, across the valley to the east of Yarnum lies the town of the Healing Church, and deep within the
Of course. And we'll learn more from this guy as time goes on. Should be a shortcut. We can go right there. As with the other games, there's a lot of shortcuts and alternate paths. And that sounds like something bad, right? Shields. What do you think this is? Come on. There are no backstabs in this game either. All around. Now the guy down here pretty much killed me every time I fought him. So on the purpose of keeping things moving, I won't be heading down there. At least until I've gotten a few levels on me. Isn't there a door here? Yeah, lots of little shortcuts around. Oh, they're busy partying.
Are you that outsider? Well, sorry, but I don't. Trot along, Will.
And let's see. Hopefully I can remember where a lot of these shortcuts and hidden paths are.
Lads, you've come on. You'd open the door on a night of a hunt. Oh, what are you with?
Nobody wants to talk. Oh, it's like a job for a whip. Go whip. I got the parry, but I got pushed away. A lot of these enemies starting out will be dropping vitals for me to use. Ooh. Up in there. Not sure why I just went down the ground like that. But again, getting an early source of vitals and bullets will help out in the long run. We'll see me go for a visceral attack. Missed it. The Bloodstone shards are the Titanite shards of Bloodborne. Could have been an emote. I gotta get the timing down for using this cane. They didn't hear me. Oh! Hit him. And just like with the other games, until you can start leveling up your weapons and yourself, you're going to be at a little bit of a disadvantage. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I know it's a curse. We need to get over there. In fact, what I'm going to do is see if I can find that shortcut from before. Because there is no... Oh, where did you come from? Because there are no stamina issues while you're rolling, it does make the game a little easier to play. But timing is very important. There we go. If you can get that down, life becomes a lot easier, especially for some bosses. Now the reason why I'm heading up back the way I came, there should be a shortcut around here that I can use. And of course jumping is very similar. That's the way back. Where was it? where we're trying to go now, it's going to take us to the one boss that's optional and one that's required. I can honestly run past most of these guys, but it is very risky. Well, I have a cane. What are you going to do? Alright, let's try to run past them if we can. I want to get it from the other side, because the doorway is over there. Good chance I'm about to get killed. That went better than expected. There should be some dogs about to chase me. If you do the charge attack on an enemy when they're not looking, that's how you basically set up for a backstab. Now there is another shortcut right over here.
I don't reckon you're from round here. Well, how you...
Very nice. Everyone in Yharnam is so nice, aren't they? So can we get a... Oh no, he's turning around. God. Not bad. You can overkill enemies to get your health back, as you just saw. Isn't there one more? There you go. Again, the environment design is some of the best, I think, in the series. Now, there should be another shortcut. Right over there. If you keep your eyes open, there are a lot of alternate paths and shortcuts in this first area. Including one that has some armor in it. The one thing that I didn't like about Bloodborne was the modifier system that lets you attach things to your weapons. It just felt very basic to me. We'll get that from the other way. That takes us like near the end of this area. Trying to remember. Alright. Oh, I can't go this way? Come on. Oh, the dogs. Should be a gun guy. Oh, and there's a small pack. Alright. In the interest of just moving through this as fast as possible, I'm going to take the shortcut. Shortcut should be right here. And yeah, just like in Dark Souls, if the dogs ambush you, there's little you can do to get away. The way forward... Here we go.
Please go.
Alright. This should take me right back to the start. Down there is the shortcut path to the bosses. And now we're right back at the beginning, but with the shortcut open. So I don't have to worry about losing progress if I die. He was a bad guy. I remember the broad strokes of the areas, but I don't remember all the little shortcuts. Ow! Let me back my health. Just a little flourish there to kill him. One of the most annoying early stage enemies are right up here. Oh, he is so dead. See those wolves right there? They are insanely annoying to fight. If you get them one at a time, they're not too bad. But they will always seem to rush you. Alright. How far are they going to chase me? Come on. Oh! Won't die that easily, hopefully. Oh yes, I remember we ran from here. And we come down here. We're like right behind them. Sometimes, you can get them when they're doing a multiple hit combo with the physical attack. Yeah. There we go. And then down here is where the first real boss is, Father Gascoigne. Okay, back up there. Open steps. And like I said, this is not going to be a very long stream just because I do have to get up in the morning. So we'll probably go to about an hour. I hear him. Down there's the path to the father. So what I want to do is there's some easy armor to get. those wolves still in there? That's where we came from. There's a spot you can fall down on this bridge. I'm just trying to remember where it's at. Come at me one at a time. There we go. Stronger than I thought they would be right now. Yeah, normally we come up from here. Oh. Well, the good news is I'm not dead yet. Bad news, I think it's about to happen. Yeah, that's death. No big deal, we got the shortcut open. Again, you can get them one at a time, they're not too bad. But otherwise, they're just very annoying. Actually. Oh, and there are procedurally generated dungeons you can build as well, but I don't think we'll do them for this play. Once we beat the first boss, we'll unlock the ability to level up and such. There we are. Why so slow all of a sudden? There's just easy bullets and vials right now. Is this the shortcut? Back the other way. Not bad. Good news is I have a pretty big real estate to run around in now. I may just use these Molotovs on the wolves. lie detection too. That wasn't too bad, right? That time when you're usually good. Oh, hit me. Too slow. Oh, son of a... Yeah, you cannot be slow in this game or you will get punished for it. Alright, let's see when we go fight the boss though. As long as I have vials and bullets, I'm not too worried. And there is no dual wielding in this game either. Or two-handed, I should say. Yeah, you know what? Let's go just try the boss. So this guy is optional. Oh, I hope I remember this fight. You cannot stagger him with bullets. But if you hit him enough times, it will stagger. In the head, of course. He has a few major tells. Get that head hit and you should be good. I think we pissed him off. And yes, bosses can attack multiple times. Okay. This is when we get some fun. Him in the head. I'm back in the corner. Gone in there. Many balls have multi-hit combos too. Like this. place you never want to be. Nothing much about that, right? We got some insight, which means we can now start seeing how crazy the world is around us. Not bad for a first try with that weapon.
Here an honorable hunter, and I will channel. You will have to him.
Yeah. This is how we'll level up.
Very well.
So raise our discovery, give us more items. So I think I'm going to go for a dexterity-based build here. I'm not a fan of the Kirk hammer, that's a little too slow for my style.
This a work. You're well even.
Now we can upgrade our weapon. It may not seem like much, but it should help out. That's for co-op play, but we're not doing that here.
Very well.
We are now a little bit stronger. And hopefully able to take these guys out. Yeah. Sorry, I just want to check the time. Like I said, there's going to be a... We'll probably go up to Gehrman, and then we'll probably wrap it up. Unless we get close to an hour and a half, and then we'll just wrap up regardless. Because unfortunately, tonight's got to be an early night. supply of blood vials, so much the better. Goodbye. I hate these guys. Come on. Okay, I mean, pick them off one, they're not too bad. Come on, see me. And one of them has my echoes. Especially how aggressive they are at this stage of the game. I leveled up first. Where is that shortcut? I know it's on this bridge. At least he has my echoes now. Oh yeah. It's around here somewhere. Basically an alternate that I'm looking for. That is the right way, too, down there. But I'm looking for something else. Those are where the big guys are. I'm going to do something very dangerous right now. That will surely get me killed. This is right. It's right over there. I hope. There it is. This is what I was looking for. I don't want to be fighting these guys right here. There's a free set of armor, if you know where to look here. And hopefully I can remember. Could just be at the end of this hallway. So want to be very careful here. Oh boy. Come on. What the? I don't think it's there. Timing's coming back to me. But apparently not how to jump. That is it. There we go. Freak. Again, there are no slow rolls here. I don't want to go over there like that. Where's that board? Oh, bounce. Oh. I'm pleasantly surprised I didn't just fall and get hurt. Oh. This works. Yeah, there's a lot of death down there waiting for me. There's some free weapons over here I can grab. This should be the other way around. Yeah, there you go. I was sure he was going to hit me.
Wretched and trying to fool me.
Alright, where are we from here? The ladder down was over there. Oh yeah, definitely. It just doesn't do as much direct damage compared to the other weapons.
I don't know your voice. Are you a hunter? It's weird that Daddy never came back from that. I'm all alone.
Yeah, this is gonna get very sad.
My mum was a red jewel. It's so big and I must. If you find my, it plays one of Daddy's favourites. And when Daddy forgets us, we play it for him. So Mum's so silly.
I want to try and beat Father Gascon without the music box if we can. And hopefully I won't fall off to my death. There's some more clues over here to find. Oh no, we're in the new area. I am hoping for this stuff. Gotta be careful here. Bait them into attack by letting them run. The music box stuns Father Gascon. I believe you can use up to 3 times on the fight. Okay, so there's a reason why we're going back this way. There's more secrets. Ooh. Wow. That was actually surprising. I didn't expect to live through that. Don't worry, we'll come back this way in a minute. He's trying to smite me. Where did you come from? Watch those hitboxes. Very nice. What's on moving? Okay, never mind. Not so tough now, are they? Now let's try to get those items on me dropping to my death. Yeah, like I said earlier, you should always be buying blood vials with your spare money, because it will just make life a lot easier for you in the long run. Let's try this again, shall we? There's one. And there's two. Alright, anything else up here? Nope. That's a lot of rats. Writing them as gentlemen, though, right? One more time. There you go. And where we're going now, I'm going to get another important item. And ideally, we should be fighting the Father Gascon in like 5 minutes. There's only one more place I need to go here to open up a very useful shortcut. There we go, free weapon. Alright, all we have to do now is head back up here, jump down, and get the shortcuts open. That's kind of a trap. That was nice. He's going to charge. Why we do this, because there's an item over here. Not that. There we go. More weapons unlocked. And this is a shortcut. Alright. If you haven't heard this fight, the Father Gascon fight has some amazing music to it. Run back here because I want to open the shortcut up on the chance that he does kill me. I hate to run back to cover, but I'd rather do this than risk losing all those souls. Echoes. You know what we're talking about. That's back here. It'll just be like an extra minute or two. Here.
Hail, but across the deep
he's still talking.
Alright.
So now we have access to all the starter weapons, as well as upgrading to a new pistol.
Welcome. What? Very well.
Okay. Basically, you want to try and level up your stats evenly if possible, to a certain point.
Farewell.
And then always, all extra goes right for vitals. Alright, let's do this. Alright, if we can beat him in the next like 4 or 5 minutes, that will do it for the stream for tonight. And like I said, if you're watching this live or recorded, let me know if you want to see more Bloodborne streamed here on the channel, or if you have suggestions for other games. So, for the sake of moving fast, so I'll run straight on down. Dodge the fire. What you want to do is keep them like right here until you see the fire go off. Come on, there you go. And again, I'm just gonna run past for the sake of getting through this quickly. Alright, it's time.
beasts all over the shop. You'll be one of them, sooner or later.
You can fight them in different spots too. So I didn't know what that belonged to. Alright, enough Ryan. Good. Love the music to this fight.
What's that smell? The sweet
Just weapons soon.
Oh, it sings to me. It's enough to make a man sick.
Oh. Now it becomes harder to hit him. Damn you. Not good. Oh. God damn. All my sense of timing's going. It's about to go into final form. Nope. That was bad. up so much on the spear part. We would have been good. If I can't buy enough bullets for this fight, we may just have to call it for tonight. Because I don't have the time to grind right now. I think I may call it for tonight, just because it is getting a little bit late. Yeah, it's a little late for me right now. I do have to get to bed soon, so like I said, next time we play, if you guys want to see more Bloodborne, we'll get back to the Father Gascon fight. But for now, thank you so much for watching. If you're new, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Check back for daily discussions on game design here and on game wisdom, where we examine the art and science of games. And like I said, let me know in the comments if you want to see more Bloodborne or something else. But until our next stream, have a great night, and don't worry, we'll get back to some longer stuff real soon. But until then, take care.